This week, we break all the rules and go out looking for a new to us trail on a Sunday, a freaking school night. Our goal is to unlock this trail for us without blowing anything up or any massive breakage. Don't worry, we have a couple tricks up our sleeve to hopefully get us through. Oh yeah, and we saved a turtle. All right, howdy, howdy. Last time we went wheeling, we cooked breakfast on our motors, and it was so freaking good. We're gonna do that again. Look at all this breakfast. We got some mobile grills, and we're gonna go ahead and cook up some breakfast. We're gonna go be doing another trail that we've never done before that's supposed to be pretty freaking hard. All right, we got some sweet breakfast wrapped biscuits. It's a biscuit with a bunch of the good fixings inside. And then we got a couple of burritos that we had from the day before. And we just gotta find some good available good available cooking space. This cooking gets pretty rowdy, so you really gotta make sure that everything's secure and doesn't go flying off of your grill, you know what I mean? And that's exactly what we're doing right now. We got grill number one all loaded up. Now we're gonna go ahead and stuff the other grill and see if we can't cook all this good stuff. This looks like a good available spot. Nice and tight. Got one there. Oh, we can get two in there. All right, we'll check in on the trail and see how these things cook up. Oh, it's gonna be delicious, I'm telling you. Today we're set out to look for yet another trail we've never done before. This one's supposed to be in the same area as our last video. If you haven't seen our last video yet, hurry up and hit pause and go check it out. We got ourselves in way deeper than we intended with two rigs that had no idea what to expect. After having an idea of what's in the area, we're a little bit more prepared, but just as concerned as we heard this trail is close to, if not the same level as the one that we just did. All right, we just made it to the trail. It starts off like a bouldery wash, doesn't look hard at all. So I'm definitely hoping it's gonna surprise us with some big old stuff down the trail. We're like 67.3% sure that we're in the right wash, but so far from the looks of it, it doesn't look like this is gonna amount to anything big at all. So fingers crossed, we get into some big stuff. All right. Looks like this boulder garden's getting a little bit boldier. They're just getting bigger and bigger. So that's a good sign. We'll see what happens. It looks like it's steadily getting bigger and bigger, but we have yet to come across any real obstacles. Worst case, we have a nice cruise in the beautiful Arizona forest. But I'm still hopeful and confident we are on the right trail, and this is just the warm up for the good stuff. Found a new trail. It was looking a little light. Starting to get thick. Whew. Finally, we're getting into some worthy rock crawling. I know I keep saying that we want to find the big stuff, but I'm also saying that we're a little worried about it being too big. Let me explain. Being weekend warriors, Saturdays are for the crazy gnarly wheeling, because if something catastrophic happens, you've got the rest of that day and Sunday to figure it out, which is plenty of time to get things handled so you can be back on Monday and back to work to pay for the next weekend's off-road habit. Our last video we hit some super gnarly stuff. Today's Sunday. Sundays are tough because you have to wreck responsibly, which is hard because we also want to hit the biggest stuff we can. Responsibly. Factor in that we're finding a new trail that we've never done before with only two rigs, with minimal trail support, with a trail that is potentially as hard as the Saturday trail we just hit. Hopefully that explains why I keep saying that we're nervous about how big this trail might be, but also excited and wanting it to be super legit.
Basin is just beautiful. It's insane how pretty it is.
Would you take a look at that? Turns out we might actually be on the right trail, and it's pretty freaking huge. It's exactly what we were hoping for, and typically we just send right into it and figure it out as we go. But remember, it is Sunday, so we're going to practice good wrecking responsibly and get out and actually take a look at the obstacle before we get too rowdy. I think there's people that go up this one.
What's that?
I think there's people that go up this one.
I'd say that looks drivable.
I think they take
I mean,
this.
there's plenty of lines here, I think.
Yeah, I
Go
mean,
this way if you wanted.
that looks like the easy way for sure. This looks like the dude way.
The dude way.
I'm sure it'll just drive, dude. Whoop! Looks like breakfast is done. Oh! Today we had some homemade biscuit wrapped pepper bacon egg and cheese breakfast pockets that we jacked the recipe from some channel legends, Nick and Tamara. As we scarf them up, Virgil and I talk about taking the responsible Sunday line. But rules are rules, and we both agreed that we had to at least put tires on the dude line. Virgil is already parked in front of the dude line, and there's nothing better than getting that FTC, the first to climb.
Oh! I don't know if you can tell or not, but this rock is super slick and not working with him. Oh, geez. Ooh, I don't like that. Nope, 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 nope. It was sketchy right at the end there. Damn, it was close.
The granite boulders are polished like granite countertops, with multiple steps making it that much harder to get traction. But rules are rules, and it was my turn to put tires on it. Due to us pushing each other to always at least put tires on it, it forces us to at least shake hands with the obstacle and get to know it. More times than not, you think it's much worse than it is, and you end up driving right up it. But if you put tires on it and you're still not into it, at least learn more about it, which will make you better prepared for the next time you give it a shot. As for me driving right up and Virgil not quite getting over it, as much as I would like to look like a boss, I gotta come clean. Virgil's got the new tire blues. Anytime that you get new tires, you have to break them in and knock the new off of them, which takes a few trips. Also, not having water in the front tires yet, when I'm running 300 pounds of water in each front tire, the maximum broken in tire and the water in the tire cheat codes really paid off for me today. All right, we found such a gnarly face on this trail. This trail is super sick. We just got up it, and like right after it, there's just a bunch of big gnarly boulders. We're gonna get through there. It is Sunday, and we are exploratory wheeling with 2 people. So super good day, got some shade. It's only about 95 out. With shade, that's not bad. And Jess looks pretty.
Oh, shucks.
The trail went from super mild to crazy wild almost instantly. Our goal was to find and complete another massive trail. Well, we found it, and the stakes are high due to it being on Sunday. We just have to pull through and complete it without blowing anything up.
Bronson's making easy work of that.
This obstacle didn't look too crazy, but it turns out that the breakover is super sharp. Most of the time, if you hit a sharp breakover like this at an angle, you can manage to get your belly to slide over it. But the hole at the bottom of this fall and the breakover at the top of it is just too much, and it's forcing Virgil's rig to slide sideways, wanting to pitch him off on the driver's side.
Yeah, lay sideways up here. You want to go forward and I'll give you a tire? Right there?
We would normally mess around and find out, but due to it being so late in the day and on a school night, we're going to use the tire assist trail hack to keep us moving forward. Holy crap, a turtle.
Oh my god! A little turtle, hang on. Oh my gosh, pick it up, man. Give it to me. Turtle. What?
Look at his face.
It's a swimming one, too.
We have tasked Colby with rescuing this little turtle and relocating him down the trail a ways.
Well, that was super exciting. We found a swimming turtle on a trail in Arizona.
We avoid rock stacking at any cost, unless we absolutely need to recover a rig. But we'll politely unstack them suckers when we're done. Reason why is there's plenty of paved roads, dirt roads, mile trails everywhere. There are far less extreme trails and challenging trails like this one, and we want to keep the limited trails like this that we have. That being said, to avoid from rock stacking, you can use hacks like this one, or even get out and use your Warren Industries winch. Don't be that guy who wants to do a trail so bad that they'll stack the entire thing just for the bragging rights.
Sometimes you just need a little help from your friends. Virgil's got a weird spot, and Bronson came in with the tire to help out. Just, you know, it's like lending a hand, lending a tire, if you will.
As it's getting later and later in the day, I opt to take the right line. The breakover was much less, but it was still a pain. Diff catchers freaking everywhere. We are pretty much at the top of the mountain, so it's looking like we're almost through the trail. But just like the rest of this trail, it's progressively gotten bigger, and this last obstacle looks like a freaking banger.
What the hell? You're strange.
Look out, it's the strange guy's turn. This obstacle is pretty sick. You climb halfway up the waterfall and then you have to cut hard driver right into a technical notch where you have to feel out and find the traction, making sure to stay planted and that you don't slide off to the driver's side. Once you break over the top, there's a sneaky hole that you don't know is there until it swallows your tire.
What do you think, Colby? How did he do?
That was a tough little monkey.
Like butter.
Don't be so excited, okay?
Good.
All right, guys, I think we just did the last obstacle. This was a serious trail. I was hoping it was pretty good, and I didn't think it was going to be very long because of the last trail we did up here, but we got into this and it was perfect. Massive stuff, awesome obstacles. But this last obstacle, before we go and leave you, this last obstacle, I got to show you this hole. This hole is freaking insane. This is the hole.
Oh, dude. What are you doing? You fit in there?
So when we got up to the top of this obstacle, we're like, oh, this is great. And then we just lost the tire and we're like, what happened? Looks flat up there. Dude,
It's the big hole.
it's a massive hole. You come up this,
There's no Colby now.
and then as you come up here, your front tire goes wham! Right in the hole. A little hard line surprise, you know what I mean? But hey, thanks you guys for wheeling with us, and we had probably a heck of a lot more fun than you guys did, but we'll catch you on the next one.
Sponsored in part by BF Goodrich Tires, Warren Industries, KC Highlights, and Axle Off-Road Helmets. Best way to support this channel is give that subscribe button a little skiddly do, diddle that notification bell, give this video the fat finger, and leave a dirty little comment below. Rec Gear now has merch and buggy accessories at recgear.com, so don't forget to go spend that money that mama don't know about. As always, thanks for watching.